riding around my city. You should come right with me, yeah. Feel me if you hear me, sip water like a fish, sip box water to the gillies, yeah. This a new wave, this a takeover. Do it for the future, time to get a world a makeover. Time never stops, no the timing is not. Time to clean up the block. Streets been a mess, how can I breathe? Smoke in the air, pure gasoline. I see.
What's good, family? Well, I mean, I'm gonna tell you something about the Atlanta Hawks, man. I'm gonna tell you something, family. If there's a way to trick off a game, we will find a way to trick off a game. The Chicago Bulls is a team that, if we think that our Atlanta Hawks is as good as we think they are, that's a game. Number one, you don't fall behind 15, 16, 17, 18 points. Number two, you put in all that work to get back into the game and just to trick it off. Just to trick it off. I have a number of complaints about tonight's action. And y'all gotta excuse me, family. I'm not in my regular location. You know, I'm on my laptop right now. I don't even know what to say, man. Like, it's so much stuff we jacked off. And I'm just talking about once we took the lead, I have no idea what Nate McMillan, I don't know what possessed him to take the hottest dude on the floor out of the game. That made absolutely no sense at all. Why would you take him out of the game? I don't care if Trey Young was on the bench. You got the hottest dude on the floor cooking, and you took him out of the game and never put him back in. That's one issue I have. The second issue I have is this. Why? So in crunch time, and this what I don't understand. Maybe somebody can explain it to me. So as we come back, make our way back into the game, as we make our way back to tie the game, as we make our way back to take the lead, Why would he go to isolation basketball? It's possessions where you just have Trey Young and DeJounte Murray, the only ones touching the basketball. It's ridiculous. That makes no sense to me. There was one possession where Dre Hunter was waiting for the ball on the wing to pull for the three, and DeJounte looked him off and passed the shit back to Trey. And Trey shot some bullshit. Like, I don't understand the logic that the coach has and the logic that the players had. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. I'm not even gonna sit here and bullshit around. Like, Trey Young's last possession was ridiculous. Why would he do a step back? Like, we don't need that nonsense. Get to the hole, get contact, get to the line, finish at the rim. Why do you got to do a step back three? And then does DeJounte come and do the same thing? Dribble, and shot some bullshit. Didn't pass the ball one time. The ball went to DeJounte to Trey. DeJounte to Trey. Like, what are we doing? Are we trying to win? Or are we trying to get stats? Are we trying to have people look good on the court? I don't understand the logic. I don't understand the logic between Nate McMillan, Trey Young, and I don't understand what they be thinking. Nobody on that team was like, Coach, maybe you should put AJ Griffin back in the game. Nobody on that team said, hey, Coach, why are you changing shit right now? We making a comeback. We taking the lead. AJ Griffin is killing it at the 3-point line, and you're going to take him out wide to put Trey in the game? For fucking what? The point is to win the fucking game. There is no law, no rule that says you have to put the highest paid player back into the game. Once we took the lead, it should have been game over. But Nate McMillan just had to fuck with shit. Couldn't just let that shit ride. We rolling. Let it fucking ride, bro. Jesus Christ. It's the same crap, man. Jesus. How the hell? How did Collins not? How did he not get that rebound? I don't understand it, man. You got to be kidding me. If that's an Atlanta Hawk way to lose a game, I don't know what else is. I put that right up there with Jeff Teague against the Celtics, where he just dribbled out the clock for no damn reason and didn't even get a shot off. Like, that was the dumbest shit I ever seen. But for him not to get this rebound that hit him right there in the chest is just beyond me. Straight up, man. Straight up. We're just a 500 ball club, family. We're an average ball club. You know, we're an average ball club at this moment. And until some more moves are made, until these players get their head out of their ass, until Nate McMillan decides to update his goddamn resume on how he lead this team and coach these younger players, we're going to always have these same issues. It's always going to be the same shit in the game. Isolation between DeJounte Murray and Trey Young. That's how I was going to be at the end of the game. Do I think we should be doing that? No, I don't think we should be doing that. But Nate McMillan's an old school coach. He thinks that you have to get a superstar the freaking ball. You have to put the fucking superstar back in the fucking game. But you got to get that rebound, Collins. God, come on, man. One rebound, we be going to overtime. Let me drop this link. Y'all know what time it is, family. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody who about to come on. I'm gonna drop this link. I'm gonna bring people on. I think I might leave for a couple minutes. I might have to go to the garage, man. I try not to go to the garage because I said, you know what? Let me just watch this game with a sober mind. And I think that was a bad move. I'm probably gonna have to take my ass to the garage while everybody else talking, so I can relax, so I can calm down, because I don't want to get up here and start getting loud. Y'all know I be getting loud sometimes. I don't want to be up here getting loud, getting upset behind this freaking organization, because you know it's some. Never mind. Let me drop this link because I'm about to get very upset right now. I'm about to get very upset. There's nothing wrong with putting Trey going back in the game. Note check that he went ISO. No, Big O, you ride the hot people. You just ride him out. What's so wrong with him leaving AJ Griffin back in the freaking game, bro? Just leave him in. We was rolling. Why would you change anything? That's what I be talking about. We always got to mess with shit when we don't need to. Shout out my boy Humble Hampton in the building. That's my guy right there. Gentlemen, if you're looking for some real life advice on life, being a young man, dealing with the ladies, y'all follow my boy Humble right here. Follow him. That's his name, Humble Hampton. You catch him on YouTube. Name Humble Hampton on Instagram. Follow my guy. Let me drop this link, bro. Yeah, we got to do something, man. Well, I don't care, Phil. I don't care who he take out, but why are you not leaving the hot guy in the game? That's what I'm saying. Take out who you need to take out, but you have to leave the hottest guy in the game, bro. You got to do that. We was rolling. And then he had to mess around with the freaking lineup and go back to that. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, I really don't have faith in Trey Young and DeJounte Murray when they in ISO because they not good ball handlers. They can't get by their man off the dribble. We all know it. We all see it. Him putting them in isolation to end game, that's old school bullshit. Pass the freaking ball. Passing the ball is what's got us back in the game. That's what got us back in the game. Distributing the ball. When we wasn't distributing the ball at the beginning of the game, we was down, 18. It's ridiculous, man. Ridiculous how we just lost that game, man. Let me bring on the family, man. Let me bring the family on. Talk to me, Ticket.
God damn it, bro. Have no idea why Nate benched AJ. He tripping on that one. And y'all know I ride for Nate, but I gotta call spade a spade. He fucked that one up. I mean, obviously I won't Trey in the game, but he could have took Bogey out or somebody else. But AJ need to be in the game.
Bro, he should have just left it alone. I don't understand why do anything? We was rolling.
We was
the ball
rolling.
Was moving. The ball was popping. You had the young rookie cooking. Why would you take? I wouldn't have touched nothing. I would have let them boys ride it out. Now, maybe if the Bulls were to cut the lead to 1 or tie the game, then you start thinking about making a substitution. But him changing that lineup fucked everything up, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. We shouldn't even been in that situation.
So here's the other thing, and it's gonna go really under the radar. Billy Donovan made a good ass adjustment too. He put Drummond in for a good 2-3 minutes, and his ass got every offensive rebound and putback.
Because we
That
don't
go
have
back.
no big.
That
We know this
I know.
already. This ain't
So,
new.
but that was where, up until that point where he put Drummond in the game, we was actually winning the rebound battle, and that's kind of was the reason that Chicago couldn't like blow it back open when they had a chance to open up the lead a little bit. They was one and done with a Kungu in the game. I got to shout out to Kungu. He got that. I think he got that double double I wanted out of him. So that was good. I know he had 11 rebounds. So that was good, bruh. Next thing, I need a little bit more from Bogey. I need DeJounte. He had a 2-minute stretch. The rest of the game was shit. He had a 2-minute stretch where he brought the game down to, I think, from like 11 to like 6 or something like that. And he hit like 3 straight shots. Chicago called a timeout. That was really important too, but that was the only time he was effective. Bogey,
I'm gonna say it for you. DeJounte was fucking terrible tonight.
yeah.
Outside of that
2 minutes.
Man,
The only reason
that nigga was terrible tonight. And he
No,
was terrible when he went isolation and shot.
I was gonna get to that. I was gonna get to that.
Oh.
I kind of going in the sequence.
Hey, I'm gonna bring
The
on
only
Matt.
reason-
Hey, I'm gonna bring on Matt. We're gonna bring on White Mike, and then
Okay.
Gerald, and then it'll go Gerald, Point, Analyst, Matt, White Mike. Y'all, hey, we can't hear you, bro. We can't hear you, Point.
Oh, hey, real quick. Let me go last. I'm gonna take this call real quick.
Okay, go ahead. So it'll go Gerald, Analyst, Matt, White Mike. Y'all do a quick 2-minute synopsis of the game.
All right.
Then y'all go at it. I'll be right back. I gotta go in the garage and air up a tire.
Okay. I got you. So check this out,
Because
yeah.
I'm about to get loud, man.
I got you.
Because I'm highly up. How the fuck John Collins did get this rebound, dog?
I figured it was gonna sink in eventually. Oh, I'm about to get him though. I'm about to get him,
bro.
So where?
I'll be back. All
right. So where was I on that? Oh, I was on DeJounte. So we go up, I believe 8, if I'm not mistaken. AJ goes out of the game. You kind of know that you're going to get the best of Chicago. And DeRozan and who's the other? Levine. I ain't gonna lie, they kind of put on the show. Even a Kungu and Hunter couldn't even do shit with Levine and DeRozan down the stretch. You got Hunter, we gave you that contract, you got to get that stop. DeRozan the killer, I know that, but you got to get those stops, bro. Down the stretch. That's what you get paid for. A Kungu, I think he was guarding Levine. Them two was guarding the other two, and they ain't getting no stops. And that's what we needed. Now, trick offs. That damn Trey ISO, DeJounte ISO. I have no idea why they ain't run anything. And DeJounte, it's even worse with him because DeJounte actually has a spot on the floor where he's almost automatic at times. If you're gonna ISO, I don't understand why you don't go to that spot. I don't even get that. But it was a whole plethora of stuff. I know we was kind of arguing in the chat for a little bit, but then I realized everything everybody was saying was right. It was a combination of everything. John Collins, you get paid. What's John Collins' contract, Analyst?
$25 million.
Oh, 20.
And forget the rebound. This man had 4 points and 7 rebounds.
Yeah.
Put Tank in. But if you ain't did shit for your team the whole game, the least you can do is come up with that rebound. You let that shit come off your chest like you was Mbappe in the World Cup final, bro. Ain't no goddamn way, bro.
Hey, Joe, the fact that you can pronounce his name right, I'm gonna give you kudos, bro. The fact
Bruh, Come on, man. Like,
So
when stuff happens during the game, teams are gonna make runs, especially if they got stars. And this is why I'm saying that's it. They gonna make runs. We know that. But in that situation, you got a chance to go to overtime. You can't not get that rebound, bro.
yeah,
You can't not get that rebound. Really, we shouldn't have even been in the game. Because
Exactly.
the beginning
That's
of the
what I'm
game.
getting to.
Because
That's what I'm
because
about
the
to get to.
beginning of the game. But John was a big non-contributor that contributed to us not really deserving to win the game. 4.7 rebounds not gonna cut it. The least you can do to help your team is get us into overtime, and then if we outplay them 5 minutes, we steal it.
yeah.
But that is karma from last game though. When AJ beat him at the buzzer though. I'm
Yeah,
done.
I said,
I'm done.
number one point. The title is unfortunately very true. You can't blame Travis anymore.
Apropos.
Yeah, I guess. Hey, I guess firing Travis that resulted in a win, right?
Real quick, analyst.
Man.
Real quick, before you go, real quick. Can you hear me?
Yep.
There was a guy tonight, real quick. There was a guy tonight that went 17 for 25, dropped 52, 9, and 7.
Oh, we know who he is. He in
I
Toronto.
know.
We know who he is.
Let's go!
Lock 'em,
Let's
baby.
go! Damn!
Let's keep this. Hold on. Let's keep this focus on this game.
But we don't need Siakam though. We don't need Siakam. Hey, y'all go ahead.
No, boy, he had to stir that pot. Analyst, it's on you.
Hey, go ahead, do y'all 2-minute synopsis real quick, and then we're
gonna go at it.
Go at it. I'll be in the garage.
All right. So, number one, yes, can't blame Travis anymore. Y'all want to know how I feel about that? Go watch earlier. What a disgrace. Anyways, the game. I'm not gonna go in perfect order like Gerald. You know, I'm gonna skip around, right?
That's the only way I be remembering stuff is if I go in order.
Yeah. That John Collins rebound, he should be ashamed of himself. That is disgraceful. How could you sit there? And even I was looking at it, if we got the rebound, we could have called a timeout with maybe the same amount of time we won the last game with, right? The other game. So he's disgraceful, should be ashamed of himself, shouldn't even been on the court, by the way. Onyeka Okongwu, he was actually having a good game. You know, hold
up, he wasn't on the court. I thought Okongwu was on the court. I thought he was the one guarding DeRozan.
He was on the court.
Oh yeah,
he was on the court.
He was on the perimeter.
He was on
okay.
Yeah, he guarded DeRozan, and then DeRozan missed a shot, and
he did his job. He forced a missed shot.
Right. And so John, just disgraceful. I thought I went to the play-by-play and I found it. At 5:44, Nate McMillan substituted AJ Griffin out of the game for DeAndre Hunter.
Dumbass.
He should be ashamed of himself and should never he should be suspended for 2 games for it. Okay.
Analyst, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Can you please repeat that? What you just said?
At 5:44. Hey, fresh off.
3 straight threes.
Yep, fresh off 3 straight threes. This man take AJ
Griffin.
Griffin
That's your guy. That's your guy, Joe.
I called him out. That was the first thing I called out.
Hey, analyst, real quick.
That was the first thing.
Analyst, real quick. When he took AJ out, who he put in?
DeAndre Hunter.
Here's some real good news.
At 5:40, this man put DeAndre Hunter, and I was like,
"Hey, what did he do?"
Hey, DeAndre Hunter. Hey, we paying.
I thought it was Trey.
He should have took.
It was Trey who came. Hey, bro, it was Trey who came into the game, bro.
It was Trey, man.
Hunter was already in the game. It was Hunter. Listen, it was Hunter, Bogey, AJ, Okongwu.
Bogey should have went out.
It was
Bogey that should have went out.
Listen, when he took AJ out, Trey came in the game. That's who he took out for Trey for AJ.
Trey was already in the game.
No, he wasn't, bro.
Yes,
I'm watching the game. Go back and watch it. When AJ hit that last 3, Trey was on the bench.
He took him out at 5:44. AJ hit the three at 7:49. Trey threw that
was
pass.
not in the Trey was not in the game when he took AJ out, bro. He put Trey in the game.
Who threw a full court pass to Vucevic?
That was Trey.
That was Trey.
I'm telling you, he was in the. It was a foul, and DeAndre Hunter came in the game for AJ Griffin. Bottom line is he shouldn't have been in the game. Bottom line is he shouldn't have came out of the game. Okay, Nate, shame.
Yeah, no matter who you take out, you're right. You're right about that.
Right, he shouldn't have. Yeah, and then Murray was a turnover machine in the first half. That dude, every time he went down the floor, he would throw it at the Caruso. He would throw it at the Sumu.
Your star point guard, Mike.
Bruh, he was all over the place. So that was bad. Surprisingly, the rebound game was tied tonight. But you're right. I think Vucevic, he got that either the third or fourth foul, and then they took him out for Drummond. And
that changed the momentum right there, along with AJ going out.
Right. Drummond did his damage.
And the second game in a row against the Bulls in the fourth quarter, Drummond started working us.
He had 11 rebounds off the bench, and he might have played 14 minutes.
Analyst, would you like a Drummond?
We could have got him. We didn't want to. We didn't want to give him the mid level. So
Matt, would you like
Tony
a
Russell cheat?
Hey, if our owner going to the tax, I mean,
hey, but our owner ain't gonna do that.
The mid level don't put you in the tax.
It puts you in a repeater tax next year.
We're not going into the tax until next year. How would you be a repeater?
Hey, fellas, real quick. My bad. Go ahead. Let's hit up analysts. Who I say was at the analyst? Let's do these 2 minute recaps real quick. Then y'all can have
Mike,
myself,
and then Mike again.
All right, let's hit these recaps, and then y'all can. Then we'll open it up.
Yeah, I'll just finish it off with saying this. I thought Trey, first half he was cooking. I thought that foul he tried to draw on DeRozan was the right intention. I looked at it and I thought it was a foul at first, but then I looked at it and I said that wasn't really a foul. But right intention, that was big because if they don't have DeRozan, then that changes the whole game. So unfortunate. And John Collins grabbed the rebound, and maybe we have a chance to either win or go in overtime.
Oh my God, bro!
Hold on.
We still in front of the TV.
Yeah.
I think it's Matt.
What's up, Matt?
Okay. So, man. I don't say every game we played this season we've been losing in the first quarter, but I would say damn close. Maybe 30 out of 32 games we're down by double digits in the first quarter, and to me that's indicative of game planning and getting guys ready to play, whatever that means. But it was just from the start, it was just sluggish. Then defensively, I don't know what they was doing. And then this is rhetorical though for Gerald and Mike and some others in the chat. Tell me if somebody could, when it's their turn, tell me what the point guard Murray was doing in the first half. That would be appreciated. And then in the second half, it's rhetorical. And then in the second half, this end of the game shit. At the end of the game, this isolation last 5 minutes shit, where it's your turn, my turn, your turn, my turn. I don't know what is. I mean, you can't. It's clear at this point in the season, you can't. At the very least,
it don't work.
The Atlanta Hawks in 2022, it does not work. Why do you consistently continue to do it game after game? Murray, I don't know what he was doing. I don't know. The last two games to me, he's been really bad. Especially tonight.
He is coming out that foot.
I don't know what he was. I don't know what he was doing.
That's true.
It's the shot selection too.
It's the shot selection. It's the passes he tried to make. I don't know. I mean, he needs to go back in the film room or something. I don't know. And then to take AJ out the game when he really got you the lead and really preserved the lead for a minute there in the fourth quarter, another Nate blunder, another one. And I'm just like, how long do we have to sit through this shit? Fourth quarter after fourth quarter, the last 5 minutes, and we don't. There's no ball movement. Defensively, they look lost. When you swing the ball, reverse the ball one time, they look lost on defense. every game, mostly, unless they're playing a lottery team. But it's just it's bad. It's bad right now.
Who next? White Mike?
I guess firing Travis didn't change.
White Mike.
White Mike.
I've had a fucked up day. I'm gonna tell you. This shit, I swear we start off the same every game. If you watch it, we run 2 or 3 plays right off the bat for DeAndre Hunter. Every single game, do the same thing.
Facts.
DeAndre Hunter takes shots, and then he's invisible motherfucking night. And I if I know that, I know damn well everybody knows that. And my point is, if your team is sick, if you got cancer, leukemia, come on into Atlanta, because we are the get right pill. I mean, I have never seen a team do everything wrong that they can do to lose a game or give a game away than we do. And the reason why John Collins didn't get that ball and it hit him in the gut is because he's been here so damn long, he thought it was in. That's why. He thought, hell, we losing again. Seriously, I'm going to finish up with this. I'm just tired of this bullshit, and I'm tired of Nate McMillan, and I'm tired of him getting on this press conference where I just watched it, and he said, we got to make plays. Well, no shit, we got to make plays. No shit. We've been having to make plays for all year.
Did he mention how good Chicago was? White Mike, did he mention how good Chicago was? That's his favorite go-to.
They're the same damn thing. And I've had enough. I've had enough, man. I've had enough. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm only going to watch the fourth quarter from here on out until they fire his ass. The only thing I'm watching is the fourth quarter. Because it don't matter what happened before that. He pulled AJ out, and I knew the minute he pulled him out, we was going to lose that game. I knew it, and that's exactly what happened. So I'm going to watch the fourth quarter and come on here every time and let y'all talk about the 3 quarters, and that way I won't get my damn blood pressure up. Somebody take this shit.
Man, why would you torture yourself? The fourth quarter
really
One, it's on you.
A G League team, the moment we start the fourth quarter, I said this a few shows ago.
That way I don't get my hopes up.
Team. Like,
One, it's on you.
Hey fellas, let's get the rest of the game recaps out. Then we have a free fall.
I was getting to it. Where do I start, bro? Oh, I know where I start. This for ticket right here. Our power forwards combined, 28 minutes, 8 rebounds, 4 points. For our power forwards, the entire game. The entire game. There is no point in keeping Collins and Jalen if they're just going to be duds every single game, bro. Every single game. That's number one. Number two, I think the game changed when 29-5, aka Trey, when he wasn't scoring all the points in the first half, he became a more facilitator in the second half. The game turned around because ball movement. I even said it in New Pack City. It's like, I don't want to watch the Trey solo show tonight because he had 16 points in the first quarter and we was already down. He had 29 at halftime. We was down 61-51. He had shot 8 of 17, ended up finishing 9 of 24. So when he stopped shooting the ball and started passing a little bit more and the ball started popping and moving, we started scoring. We got ahead. Bro, AJ, Nate got to go, bro. We already know that. We've been talking about it. He's got to go. This is the second game in a row that Bogey has been in the game for what reasons unknown, unbeknownst to man. And AJ Griffin, again, here's another stat for you. He's the second rookie in the NBA right now that has 3 steals or more in 5 games or more. He plays defense. He hits big time shots. He's bigger than Bogey. He's able to he can guard 1 through 3. Sometimes you need to put a body on 4. He can do that as well because Bogey has been ass the last 2 games. But yet Nate's gonna keep riding the veteran, even though he has a hot hand in there. Which also aligns with his stupidity as a coach.
Thank you, Juan.
I think Double O had a great game. You can't say we had Clint tonight. That's what we were missing because he filled the void for Clint. He had his best game of the season, 18, 11, and 5. He had 5 blocks. So he filled the void of Clint Capella tonight. And so you can't say we was missing
to an extent.
To an extent. Okay, to an extent. but he still had his double-double. He almost had 20
Yeah.
points, had 5 rebounds, he had 5 blocks, and his presence was shown tonight. He was there. I don't know, I said this on some of the previous posts. Hello?
Somebody echoing.
Yeah, we can hear you. Someone's just echoing.
All right. Yeah, I don't know what it's going to take for us in the fourth quarter, but every single Hawks and even basketball fan analysis see that we cannot close games. We simply resort to ISO ball every single time. It's like pressure bust pipes, bro. Pressure bust pipes. And they feel like that's the only offensive scheme we have. Lo and behold, when it was 106 or 108 or 108, 106, Nate calls a timeout, runs a play. They run an alley to Okongo, and lo and behold, we scored on a dunk real fast. Wow, you move the ball around. We actually scored the points. I just don't know, bro. It's like if Trey ain't getting his, then DeJounte got to get his. I don't like it. We had 7 dudes in double figures again tonight, mostly due to the second half. It's almost like if you use your team to play a team basketball, you're probably going to be there to end most games. You're going to win games instead of just playing ISO ball. But I digress, and I'll pass it on to Mike.
Mike, me?
Yeah, you bro.
Oh, okay. Well, surprisingly or whatever, I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping today. I felt like it was I don't know. I guess because I've gone back to my initial stance with the team. I personally don't think, as is roster wise, we're a top 4 team in the East. You know what I'm saying? Figured it would be probably tough for us to miss the play in and everything like that. So that's right around where we are. I mean, we are where we are as a franchise because everybody got their own different expectations and timeline and all this type stuff or whatever. I mean, it is what it is. I guess according to everybody who's a Hawks fan right now, AJ should be basically a starter. You know what I'm saying? I personally think AJ is balling. I put in the Facebook group that a lot of us come from and stuff like that. AJ Rookie of the Year and stuff like that. But hell, I'm not tripping that AJ got pulled out the game when he did or whatever. And shoot, a lot of y'all would hate me like Nate then because I was like, you got to make plays because I'm sitting there. I mean, at the time, I was like, DeRozan didn't foul out. I was like, what they doing? I know they ain't just called this foul on this man. But then at the same time, as I turned out to be right about that and the game developed, I was like, damn, I really wish DeRozan touched Trey and he fouled out for real. Because, I mean, DeRozan made a play. Trey made a play. You feel me? I mean, JC had a rebound. He dropped it. And then make a play. I mean, sometimes it is just about you making plays, goddammit. I mean, was those like their ISO plays? Some other team ISO plays might not seem as ISO because it comes from wing players. And in traditional basketball, that's kind of more so okay. You feel me? Because you see garbage ass Ayo passing the ball, so you thinking, oh, something happened. But our ISO comes from the point guard. So when he don't pass the ball and he brought it from the whole end of the court, it stands out way more that like nobody touched the ball. But it's like, okay, they moved the ball a couple times, but the 2 people passed the ball was 2 bums anyway, and it finally got to the wing player, and now it's ISO. You know what I'm saying, or whatever, and they happen, and they make them do what they do, and they make their play. Besides that, something that's kind of consistent with us as a team, more often than not, and it's not a knock on Trey. I know I always, I just got to put it out there. It's not a knock on Trey, just an observation, okay, of how things kind of go and how the team is and stuff like that. You can say they suck or something like that, so they probably need that help. But when Trey usually had those games when he's balling out of gate and everything like that, and he doesn't have any assists or more than like 5 assists by halftime, and he got all the points, it's not too good for us. I thought we'll win tonight, and I was kind of changing my mind. I was like, man, we can pull this out. We're going to win it. I got confidence. I was like, we're going to win this game. And it'd be like one of the few exceptions. It's always an exception. But I feel like more often than not, and as Trey matures and grows, and like I said, it's not a knock on him. It's just being the point guard and the point guard and everything like that. Just getting everybody involved. DeAndre desperately needed. You know what I'm saying? DeAndre at times needs somebody to come back to him. at times throughout the game for stints. You feel me? Or whatever. Not a knock on Trey. Again, somebody says coach and whatever. But hey, I gotta have a coach on the floor too. If I have a 5 coach, it helps to have me a coach on the floor as well. Because I can't scream and yell over the crowd all the time. I can't do, all this type of stuff with everything. Like, hell, I'm not going horse for y'all. We play how many times a week? Some of y'all coach before. I coach little kids. And that's only one time a weekend. And my ass about went horse over some little kids. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I got to be here for my job.
Do they pay you $4 million
Okay.
a year to do that?
But I'm saying, though, bro, you got to be there, though. You got to be at the game. But you can't be at the game if you don't have your voice, Matt. And then you're going to be saying, why we paying him all this money if he ain't at the games? He missing 5 games every stretch out of 7 games and stuff like that because his voice gone. So the thing is, what I'm saying is, you got to make plays. And I'm just making the observation of that, like, as Trey matures in the game and stuff like that, I think that he'll notice as well, too, as he's scoring. Because, like I said, the perfect kind of medium or whatever for us or whatever, with Trey or whatnot, it's like a little down on the points, probably like mid to high 20s, but him still having those assists there or whatever, because the guys, in a sense, he's making sure they're going and everything. They came alive late. They came alive late. AJ came alive late. Bogey came alive late. Bogey got hot late. So I'm not tripping that he was out there. I'm not tripping overall, man. We lost on some BS at the end. Gotta make some plays. Need more from John Collins. I agree. This is DJ's second game back, right? So, I mean, he should get back, hopefully, right, or whatever, him scoring and stuff like that. I think he kind of had a low score in the game tonight or whatever. He wasn't impactful, like I said. I think somebody said him and DJ and Trey had the same amount of turnovers. It's just Murray's was kind of ugly and sloppy looking in that first half. I agree. It definitely was. You know what I'm saying? It looked bad. I don't know, man. I just feel a little bit more positive or neutral than everybody else, I guess, tonight, man. I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay. It sucks to lose, and I'm trying my best not to bash John Collins, but it's like,
do it.
Yeah, I don't want to do it, man. I feel bad for him to an extent, but like, it's like,
Man, had
damn.
a triple
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna
single.
lie. You
Man,
treat them like these kids, you coach. You treat them like these kids you be
that
coaching.
man sit.
If you
That
want
man
to be
sits
real.
now with a triple
That
single.
game we just saw was horrible, dog.
Hey, Gerald, and he's making
Yeah,
$25
nah,
million.
I agree. He just
Bro.
don't hear me. But at the same time, I think that John Collins was set up for failure tonight, though, bruh. Because
Man,
he was no
hell
quick.
no.
Like he got quick foul trouble. No. It's not escaping the missed rebound there. I'm talking about overall that he wasn't playing this and that and everything like that, bruh. He basically, like, it's not a good assignment, bruh, for him, bruh. Like, that's all I'm saying. I mean, that's all it really is. It really
had
not,
18 and 11, bro.
Yeah,
Okongwu had 18
Double O
and 11 had 4 and
Ain't no
7.
excuse for that.
But Double O plays
4
bigger
and
than
7,
John
bro.
Collins. We know this. Double O plays
We
bigger than
know
John
this.
Collins. He plays better.
Man, now you just, bro. No, bro. We don't need that. Like, listen, bro. I'm telling you right now, bro. What you saying is that you're
Okongwu can't be better than John Collins on this team.
No, bro. That's not cool, bro. How they lost was terrible, bro.
What do you mean by
There's no
that?
excuse for
Are you saying stats or are you saying impact of the game?
Who you asking?
No, I'm saying somebody said Okongwu can't be better than John.
That was me that said that. That was me that said that.
Y'all acting like I said keep John Collins here forever or something like that, bro. I never
everybody
said
get
that,
their,
man. I'll be okay trading that man right now.
I ain't get mine, but I make mine brief. I make mine very brief.
Go ahead.
Point. Ask me after he done.
Hold up. Go ahead, Al. Knock your recap out. Then y'all can go
Okay,
on
yeah.
out.
Like I said, I'm gonna make it real brief. Like I say, and I'm gonna say it just like this. Nate McMillan is the type of coach that will take a good player's nuts and throw him out of the Phillips Arena. You get what I'm saying? What he did tonight for AJ Griffin was a disgrace, bro. You let that boy keep on playing. You let him, like, man, that man was going in. He was the one player that consistently came out and kept on trying. You know what I'm saying? Our organization, culture-wise, they get so discouraged now. They get that face that Nate McMillan have every time that when the camera cut to him. He has no soul. His nuts is crushed. So now he want to take the good players' nuts and crush them just like they do. No, bro. Time to get a new coach in here, get some culture in this thing, and that's what it is, bro. You gonna take now, and it's no excuse, bro. You treat them boys like you treat them boys you coaching on the weekend. These boys is getting paid millions of dollars, and this man bounced his like he say, like he a soccer player, man. You catch the ball, and then you let a man that barely got 4 points. You and him got the same amount of points, and he just done crushed you just like that. The sumo had 4 points, and he had 4 points. Who gonna get remembered at the end of the game, though?
That's
You know
What
I'm
you gonna say?
Now, again, like I said, I kept that's the end of the game with that. Mine is brief. AJ Griffin, to me, rookie of the year right now because of the impact and the courage that he playing with. Like, with the right coach, that type of courage right there he can end up being a star player for us. For real, for real.
I think he's definitely making a case for all rookie team, but Paulo Banchero's on another level, man. Like,
because Paulo start. So
Paulo start.
he gonna win that.
He does, but let's also be real. Like, he got game though.
Like, he gonna get it because I'm saying he starts, so he gets more. He gets way more reps.
Fair.
Yeah,
he gets way more reps.
Look,
What you was gonna say, Point?
Real quick, let's give my quick recap. It's gonna be super fast. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you at this point of the whole situation. My expectations now that Travis is gone, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all, is zero.
Hold on, say that again, Point. I froze.
I'm saying my expectations for this team is zero. Make the playoffs, make the plan, zero.
You don't got confidence in Nick?
We've already seen
a real estate agent.
We done with it. We over that, y'all.
All I'm gonna say is this: At what point can we look at Nate and say, "Yo, my man, I get it. You brought us to the conference finals and all that. I'm good. I'm all set. You've been held to a higher regard because you've improved us, stabilized some things. Cool. But at this point, I'm good, man. Like at this point, we gonna be in mud until
who you gonna put there?
Anybody.
This is where we see if Landry got him that he done been
anybody.
I was asking point.
Listen, last stream,
anyone at this point, we had a real estate agent as the GM.
In the back room, we named a bunch of guys. One guy in particular that I would really look at, Sam Cassell.
Thank you.
No, I'm saying in the interim, not at the end of the season. In the interim, if you find Nate right now.
In the interim,
hold on.
I'm gonna let Prunty call the shots.
Yeah, he draw all our good plays anyway.
Who, Prunty?
Hold on, man. Hold on. Y'all think Sam Cassell? Let me rephrase it. Y'all think Trey would be coached by Sam Cassell?
Come on.
Yeah, he will. Yeah.
Y'all think so?
Yeah, I do. I do.
I don't know. Did y'all really? I don't know. Do Sam Cassell coach the way he played? Because if he coached the way he played, bro, I don't know if that's gonna mix. I would love it. We'll see. I would love it.
All I'm saying is this. So it's interesting you say that, right, Mike? Because I actually have a question for you. You specifically, you brought up a point about Trey developing, growing, maturing. I agree with all of that, right? My question to you is this. Are you at the point now with Trey Young where you believe he would not be open to the idea of lowering the points, really focusing on the assists, really focusing on getting them 10-plus assists, maybe mid to 20s, maybe 21 points here and there, with the right coach and the right system? Or do you think his ego is too big that it's always going to be like this?
I'm still seeking
you
out
go,
that
Mike, then
answer.
I'll go.
I'm still seeking out that answer. I honestly don't fully know.
No wrong answer. I'm your gut feeling. What's your gut feeling?
No. I'm giving you my gut feeling. I honestly don't know at the moment right now. You know what I'm saying? I believe that he can, and I feel like he did, or whatever with Nate. To be honest with you, so my question kind of is like I feel like he can, but then how long? Or I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the maturation process. Because like you can't tell me that it wasn't a window of where he did with Nate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Right.
and here we are, we just ready to move on, and which is, we all can agree on. Everybody, hell, even Nate agree on it, really. He just still here. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I mean, that's really my answer, bro. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I
fair.
will hope so.
That's
For
fair.
all of our sake, though, as Hawks fan, for sure.
Okay.
I know the answer.
What the hell?
I'll go with you, Joe.
He's not gonna do that.
Yo.
See, he done froze up. The Lord told him that he would.
Man,
That
I
he
froze,
was
Gerald.
giving a
What he about
blasphemous
to say?
answer.
He said he ain't gonna do
answer.
that. He
Yeah.
said he ain't gonna do
It was
that.
a blasphemous
I
answer.
will
Hey.
hope so. I'm with him.
But by the way,
Can y'all hear me?
oh, the Lord gave you that back.
Okay. Let's say he lowers his point total. Let's say he does 20 and 12. Okay.
Okay. That's
They
fine.
gonna use so his contract year, the year before he got the contract, he averaged 30, right? Or like 29 point something.
29, yeah.
So what'll happen is when he go to get that next
No, didn't he average 29 the year before the conference finals?
whatever year he got the super max.
Last year.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The super max extension.
28.
Yeah, you're right.
28.
Okay, so if he lowers it, I'm talking on the business end. What's going to happen is they're going to go to the negotiation table, and the Hawks will use that shit against them, and they'll say, "Hey, well, when we gave you the super match, you averaged this, and this, right? Now you average this, and this. If it's 20 points." And let's say 13 assists, it probably will help us win a lot more, but they'll use that against him at the negotiation table. So if I'm Trey,
but the thing is, if we're winning more, he's gonna get more endorsements. That's not gonna really.
No. You can't count that. You can't go. We can't count that man pockets like that.
If we're a winning team, this city, you can count that, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. Like we have to establish that culture, bro. Like that's why they're going to be able to use that against them because that culture isn't here. So they have to look at it like, okay, well,
no, anybody will use it. If you go with any superstar that goes to the negotiation table, unless you don't won a championship, they'll use that shit against you. They'll get you in the beginning to say, hey, we need you to play like this, and this. If you lower this point total from 30 to say 23, we got a better chance to win. And then they'll flip it and go against you and say, 3, your points per game and shit went down, bruh. That negotiation shit dirty, bro.
But the thing is, though, when I say lower points, I don't be saying
that's crazy.
He got his money,
but he don't have to come down on those points. He
got his money to us, White Mike.
No, I'm saying the lowest for points wise that I say in the sense is ideal is kind of close to what he got paid off of. You said 29. At the lowest is like mid 20. So that's like starting at 25 points a game. 25, yeah. And for me, I feel like I'm not even too much thinking that. I feel like he can get 27 sleepwalking, playing the way that I have, like kind of in what I be trying to describe or whatever, and still have like 12 assists. I feel like Trey can have a down game of 27 and 12. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like
that makes sense.
Really have to go get the 39.
That should be his goal, bro. That should be
the way Point had asked the question. I thought he meant like low 20s, and that's the first thing popped in my head was they gonna use that against him.
Nah, man, that ain't not low 20s, man.
I'm gonna tell you what I thought is, man. I truly believe it is sad because it does speak to a lack of professionalism. So I'll say that off the rip. I truly believe Trey Young is completely checked out. The moment he was already checked out, but the moment that Travis news broke, and he was like, yo, this is my guy that believed in me, that rode with me, got me this bag, I'm good. I don't think it's as far. I
can't say that.
I think it depends on who's at fault, Point.
Hold on, real quick.
It'd be different if he.
I'm not saying he's checked out of the organization. I believe he's checked out of Nate McMillan entirely.
He
Whatever
been there.
he's trying to sell,
For sure.
I think it's in one ear and out there, like completely, 100%.
Sean Bro,
I don't know about that because the last 5 games, Trey played okay.
Well, I'll
He
say
was
this.
in there.
He's been playing okay because I think I'm gonna be real with you. I think he's trying to show people
Hold on.
that it don't gotta just be about him getting buckets. Like when I see him play, to me, I'm kind of like, it almost looks like you trying to like prove something to the people that are critiquing you this year. Maybe that's just him being young, but to me, it just doesn't look like a natural, organic thing. But then again, like it is what it is.
Well,
Go ahead. Sorry.
And then I got a question. I got a question for y'all. I got a
I need
question.
to know about this mystery man that dropped 52, 9, and 7. I need to know.
Hold on. We gonna get to that, but I got a question though.
About this
I got a big
man.
question.
I don't know who he is.
I got a big question. What we gonna do with JJ, bro?
He gotta go.
Get him out of here.
A minute now.
Get him out of here.
What?
Him and Nick to talk about. Get him out of here.
Bro.
Okay.
He gotta go.
No.
He gotta go, bro.
He may be gone.
No, he doesn't gotta go
He may
because
be gone.
he's being utilized the wrong way.
Bro, that's a convenient excuse.
No, it's not a convenient excuse.
Well, it's convenient for a reason, Jerry.
Well, why AJ succeeded?
But because
his nuts
He's scary.
No,
because his nuts ain't got crushed yet.
No,
AJ don't care.
You can't compare AJ Griffin to Jalen Johnson. One, they have two completely different skill sets. They have two completely different skill sets.
Bro, JJ has a higher usage rate.
No, they have different skill sets.
Shouldn't be balling better than anybody.
Well,
They have
He's
different
the rookie.
skill sets. So
He is the rookie.
I got you. He a rookie, but his skill set is he has one singular. Well, he mostly has.
He
one singular
still got
skill
his
set.
nuts.
That's his shot.
He still got his nuts.
He can
That's
shoot.
what it is.
So he can shoot no matter what.
Well, he
whether
played like
plays
he got
5
a
minutes,
set of something else.
But whether he plays 5 minutes or 10
Who,
minutes,
AJ?
he knows he can.
Who?
JJ.
Oh no, I'm talking about AJ still got his nuts. We know JJ shit crushed too. Like,
I tell you what,
I'm telling y'all, Nate McMillan ain't got no nuts, so he don't want nobody.
That
ain't no nuts.
Hey,
like all seriousness, is Becky Hammond gonna get the best out of JJ?
Oh my goodness.
I think so.
Oh my!
I think when Matt says that, I think he means the system. The system. But I wanted to say,
system.
I wanted to say, number one. My bad, Matt. Go ahead.
All I'm saying is, well, one, they have two different skill sets, so it's not smart to compare the two because
I'm not talking about skill, man. I'm talking about the mentality when you in the game.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you.
The mentality in the game. JJ scary, bro.
The skill builds confidence. The skill builds confidence. So if this
don't.
No, it don't.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Bro, you gotta have
it don't.
Yes, it does.
Bro, you already coming to the NBA with the skill set.
That's the reason you made it past everybody else.
Matt, you trying to make this shit scientific again, bro. Bro.
No, what I'm saying is it's just like a shooter, right? When a shooter miss a couple, some shooters they keep shooting, some shooters they pass the ball, right? After they miss a couple in a row. The skill set gives you the confidence to go out there and perform. Jalen Johnson is not being utilized. His skill set isn't being utilized.
So why does he take a drop step? Why does he come to a jump stop 3 feet from the damn goal when he can just bam the shit and then look for somebody to pass the ball to?
No, I mean he
should
go.
Man, I got one even better to challenge what you said. Okay, if it's about the skill, right, that builds confidence. Tonight with AJ Griffin, when he went 3 for 3, you don't keep him in the game. You take his confidence and his nuts and you throw them outside of the State Farm Arena and you say, take your ass out of the game till next time. Bye-bye. Like, what does that have to do with skill now?
That does hurt. that does hurt his confidence. But I'm saying what that does hurt his confidence, but that's not mutually exclusive to you being utilized wrong. But that's not the same thing as you being utilized wrong. So you're not having as much confidence as you would be if you utilized in the right fashion. It's two different things.
Man, how is he
Bro, it don't matter how I utilize you. If you scared, bro.
Real quick, Matt, keep it above. All seriousness, keep it above. At this point in time, there's no more Travis. Okay, so all this vision idea out the window. Looking forward, is JJ? Chill. Is JJ, keep it a buck? Is JJ worth investing real minutes and real resources into, or do you believe if, I don't know, a mystery guy who drops 52, 9 is available? Are you
Jalen Johnson is a G League All-Star. He's a G League All-Star.
Y'all not letting us go, right? Okay, so hold on.
JJ?
So Travis isn't here anymore. So JJ probably is going to get traded. Unfortunately, he's going to be another casualty of Nate McMillan not being able to coach correctly. So that's fine. He's gonna go somewhere else and blossom.
He coached AJ correctly.
He don't coach AJ correctly. AJ came into the NBA. AJ came into the NBA with a singular skill, and JJ he's more well-rounded, but it takes longer to develop because he don't have one specific thing he's good at. He has multiple things he's good at that takes longer to craft than just being a shooter. That's it. I got to throw you the ball.
I ain't seen shit.
No, Joe, that's true. Matt, no, that's true. Listen, JJ, for whatever reason, right? He hasn't played well. Okay, but that's true. I mean, that's true. I mean,
but you look at the guys. You look at the guys that Jalen Johnson was comped to when he came into the NBA. You look at the guys he was comped to that came to the NBA. All of them took longer to develop. 1, 2. None of them were spotted up in the damn corner every possession down the floor.
Man, you don't know that. You ain't watching everybody every game like you watch the Hawks.
No. I'm saying the guys who was comped to
Draymond
Green.
Who are those guys?
Who?
Boris Diaw.
So Draymond Green, Pascal. You said Boris Diaw.
Boris Diaw. Boris Diaw. Draymond Green. Justice Winslow. Now Justice Winslow didn't work because he had some mental health issues, but still, they brought it.
Let's keep it above.
I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying. One did impact the other.
Hey, but let me say this though, Matt. Everything that you saying, like, it sound good. Like, that's why analysts like it's true. Like, it is to an extent. It's just like you. But yeah, but I'm froze. I freeze up.
No,
go ahead.
No, you good, bro.
All right, but
no, I think Matt might freeze up.
What? Did I?
Oh, I can hear him now.
Jared,
no, you good.
Oh, okay, Jared. It made me think I'm tripping, man. But all right. But anyway, we can't overthink basketball, man. And that's JJ problem to an extent when he gets on the court. JJ is just scary right now. You feel me? All these guys, they get opportunities. What they do is that they decide to defer. They all have equal opportunity to do them when that ball is in their hands. Yes, they do. To make the coach and the man
hey, look, bro, Mike, if JJ is dribbling down the court, if he's dribbling down the court and Nate is, hey, throw it back to Murray so he can run ISO.
Well,
that's not having free reign to do whatever you
Bro,
want.
AJ did it tonight.
Bro,
hey, let Mike finish.
But I'm saying though, I know you can say you say or you acknowledge AJ's one thing, okay? But AJ didn't just have minutes. He's gradually gotten to the place that he's gotten. I try to talk about how he was earning a veteran coaches, like, you know what I'm saying, attention and like making himself a point. But look at AJ when he gets, yes, he shoot threes and stuff like that or whatever, but he is aggressive in everything that he does. JJ noticeably is not aggressive. in all his movements on the court. And sure, he has the skill. And that's why it's even more damning a little bit about it, because we all agree he's slick and do everything on the court. He's just missing the confidence. So the thing is, JJ has to know to play regardless of how many minutes he's going to get or have. Like, you hear that all the time. He has to really know that. The difference is that AJ grew up in an NBA home where I'm pretty sure that was drilled in him. Like, boy, when you in this new place, new scene, that, you got to do you. If it's 30 seconds, you damn near go hard. You score 5 points, got a rebound, and did this in 30 seconds. The coach gonna make sure you keep playing you and increasing your time slowly throughout the season. What JJ examples? It's plenty of times that everybody noticed JJ, or somebody should have noticed. JJ goes to the goal. He got it clear. We know he's athletic. Tomahawk dunk. And he goes up, double clutch or something like that, misses the layup. Or even sometimes he might later make the layup, but I still don't like the finesse. JC get on my nerves. John Collins get on my nerves. But if Jalen was like John Collins in John Collins' first couple of seasons, Jalen Johnson would damn be starting right now. Because John Collins used to try and dunk on everybody in the paint whenever he got the ball. You can claim because he couldn't do nothing else. But if JJ at least had that little aggressive mentality in the paint, it will help him so much. I do like his ability to pass the ball. When he gets the rebound, he don't have to pass it, bro. He can push the ball. I ain't say he got to do it all the time. He's a good rebounder. So when he gets the rebound, he can push the ball. He has to do him when he gets his opportunity, and he can't double think about it. The thing about it, though, is that you got to acknowledge JJ really history. JJ is accustomed, unfortunately, that when things get tight or not necessarily the way he'd like it, he don't stick around. You know what I'm saying? We acknowledge this is the
what he
longest
did
that
at
he's been
Duke.
under one coach. That's what he did in high school. Throughout high school period, he's been in different places each grade level.
But okay. Now that it's gotten to this level, that also has to do with our culture. That's what I keep saying. Like, Nate right now, from what I'm seeing, is not a coach that builds courage, man. You get what I mean? Like a lot of like,
I don't think you should. I don't think you should have to coach that.
Man,
I mean,
come on,
you
now.
shouldn't have to coach it. Listen, you shouldn't have to coach it. But
You shouldn't have to coach it.
You shouldn't be throwing nobody.
What you tell me though? You told me don't make no excuses though. When you getting paid, I ain't finna coach no courage. I'm coaching kids courage. You know what I'm saying?
Confidence. I'm not saying courage. Confidence. Let's use that word.
That either. You ain't coaching that either.
No. I don't think it's about coaching. I think it's ultimately about just empowering young players.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like Money Williams.
I watched JJ play.
Like Money Williams does exactly what I'm talking
It
about.
literally looks like he's more concerned about not making a mistake than
Yes.
playing.
And why is that? And why is that?
But that's his fault.
No, I'm not that it is.
That's what we're saying.
He on thin ice.
At the end of the day,
he on thin ice over there.
But Matt, hear me out.
And look like it.
But Matt, this is what the guys are trying to tell you though. You've watched games where AJ start to finish had a phenomenal game. You've watched games where AJ start to finish was ass. Shouldn't play as much minutes as he did. But at the end of the day, he's at least going to put himself out there, right?
Yes, he's still got that confidence.
That JJ doesn't have the potential to be something better. My ultimate question is he worth the time? Do we have time for a JJ? My answer is
with the right system.
Yeah. I can't believe in you. I can't believe in you if you don't believe in yourself.
No.
Well, he's not under the system to believe right now.
Hold on.
Star player don't even believe in this system.
When y'all talk about AJ, even if he's playing bad, he knows he has one defined skill he can rely on. Jalen is different. He don't. Besides
Jalen does have a skill though.
I mean, he does, but I'm saying it's passing mostly. It's passing and defense. So I'm saying with
Jalen, that JJ don't know what he can do,
which they're not pleased with.
What y'all not pleased with his offense? What I'm saying is, one, I never said he was a world-class offensive player. He's not. He can what he can do. We don't even utilize what he can do, and coaches can kill confidence.
No,
Barnes talks about it all the time.
he doesn't
say
utilize
something?
what he can do.
Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead, Juan.
Go ahead. I know. I just got back on. I've been listening, y'all, and I agree with a lot what y'all saying about JJ, man, about his the confidence he needs to have, and being able to utilize his strong points in the game, which Nate have not done so far. But as far as from the power forward position within the Hawks team right now, we're not getting equal production on it night in and night out. Like, we're solely missing in that position right now. Like, we can talk about Trey's struggles, we can talk about DeJounte's struggles, we can talk about Bogey not shooting well over the last couple of games, we can talk about Nate's inability to come up with offensive defensive schemes. The point blank period is right now at the power forward position, it is a clear vacancy right there. We're not playing well at all at that position. We're out. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Let me finish real quick. We're outsized almost every game.
Yes.
To a degree. We don't do the little things that you would expect of your power forward. I know I'm not talking about you need to play under the basket, none of that stuff, because of the new age and the way the power forward position is played these days. But collectively, with 2 6'9" players, one who both of them supreme athletes, one who can shoot better than the other, one who can push the ball, we're not maximizing their skill sets. They're posted up. If you look at the game through from beginning to end, John Collins and Jalen Johnson are mostly on the perimeter instead of inside of the perimeter. They mainly are on the perimeter. They're not even using pick and roll no more. Okongwu was the main pick and roll player tonight again. So again, I don't know what we're going to do from as far as development, trading, whatever the case may be, but we have completely isolated the power forward position within our offense and defensive scheme, man.
Yeah,
exactly. But that's what I'm saying about even the stuff that you did with Frank Kaminsky. You could do that stuff with Jalen Johnson, but you don't. You choose to put him in a corner.
But the thing, no. That's not.
But Gerald,
that's in the half court. There's a lot of times where you get where Jalen Johnson, the game before tonight, he had like 5 rebounds where he pushed the ball up the floor. And on the way up the floor, you like, yeah, JJ, yeah, be aggressive. This motherfucker get inside the free throw line and looking to pass the ball instead of finishing.
He do it a lot. He
does need to get better.
Matt, that is his best skill, is facilitating in transition.
Yeah.
That's his skill. It ain't the half court. That's why they ran the offense through Kaminsky in that game instead of JJ.
But what I'm saying is, if his best attribute is passing, why not set him up at the top?
No, it ain't just straight. It ain't just straight passing universally. It's passing with a caveat. It's in transition.
But yes, he can do that.
Get the rebound and go.
It's not when it goes to the Matt. When it goes to the half court, that's not his game.
He can pass in the half court.
Yo, Matt,
he's not going to be able to pass in the half court because as a defense, all you gotta do is sag off of him, and he's virtually ineffective.
Yo, Matt,
he's gonna miss.
Keep it a buck. Do you believe that Jalen's body of work, his resume thus far, what he's shown you in the minutes that he's played, do you believe that he's earned a little bit more reign on the floor? Do you believe that he's earned the ability to be able to kind of genuinely keep it up?
I mean, it's hard because we're trying to win games in the moment, but I do believe you allow him. For me personally, if a dude got a specific skill set and got a scouting report, I'm gonna allow them to do. Right? I'm gonna allow them to do what they're good at. I'm not going to put them in an isolated role that they're not good at and then complain that.
But Nate doing that
doesn't make any sense. He isolated him standing on the damn perimeter in the corner.
You didn't, bro.
That's not his game,
bro. Jalen Johnson is damn near unplayable because he can't shoot in the half court.
Time out, guys. Hold on a second. Let me say, I gotta bring it back to just not overthinking basketball. Okay, Matt. Okay, Matt. They put me in the corner. That's my assignment, damn it. I'm at the corner. But who says that I have to, you have to, or anybody have to have to finish there in the corner. You might be in the corner, but we got dumb players who can't dive to the basket on a timely manner when the ball is on the opposite side. Let me finish, bro. But let me finish. Even if you at the corner and somebody pass it to you, you ain't got to shoot the damn three. It's called a pump fake and drive sometimes to create something else to happen. Sometimes, like, why are we overthinking basketball, bro? And making up all these other reasons.
Mike, so two things. One, what's the number one complaint by Juan, me, analysts, most people? What's the number one complaint with our offense?
That people are in the corner.
Well, we can't
The lack of movement, the isolation heavy offense. So if we got an isolation heavy offense, right, and this dude is stationary in a corner, and the few times he do come up to set a screen, fat ass Nate is waving him out the way and sending him back to the corner, which I see multiple times a game, like multiple times a game. But yes, if he doesn't cut to the basket,
changing stuff, and I talked about that with you before on another thing or whatever, breaking that down.
He's doing it.
Why?
Nate sucks, bruh. Come on, like this is not something new.
But y'all like changing stuff though. Y'all like changing stuff though. What is the case of when you waving somebody off? But never mind, bro. Like
he doesn't do it every play. That's exaggerating.
No, he doesn't. Y'all be exaggerating that stuff. But it's still other things though too. What I'm saying though, but you saying though, if we run pick and roll, man.
Hey, let Mike finish.
If somebody already switched onto the ball or something like that, and JJ has his regular assignment, which is also what? A 4 or a smaller person on him, they probably don't want him to bring his man over there if they already switching, so Trey can stay with the ISO at that moment if he has the mismatch. It's a reason for certain things at certain times. Now, I'm not agreeing that, somebody comes not pick the ball, but damn it, nigga, we talking about people sitting in the corner for a 3, and you escaping the fact that the man can catch the ball and still drive to the hole. JC the same way. That goes back to what I brought up a long time ago. Why you got these players like this if we run a certain system? Well, we need to have guys who can attack from those positions. And then we thought it was JJ, but he ain't being confident.
Mike, that's not what they
want. Man, you telling me Nate is literally telling him, no, don't drive the ball. You telling me that's what Nate's saying, Matt. You telling me that's what Nate's saying.
But Nate, but Mike,
that's not true, analyst.
No, okay, but at halftime, when they interviewed the assistant coach, he said, what's his name? Prunty. He said we don't want guys to catch it and think. We want them to just catch and shoot. Even if you miss, shoot it, because it gives us the spacing that we need. Don't catch it and think, just shoot it. Even if you miss, that's fine. So
you don't have to think to drive the ball.
But if the guy just said,
Thank you, Jared.
The guy said
Thank
the
you, Jared.
offense is the what does John
maybe y'all missed what he said. He didn't say catch it and drive it. He said catch it and shoot it.
John Collins said they want me to
You talking about Mike Conti. I ain't finna go off of no Mike Conti, man. No, I'm talking basic basketball. The problem with Jalen Johnson is that you can tell that he double thinks on the court. It's like if he's at a tryout or something like that, he'll mess around and get cut because he damn double thinking. And that's why his minutes is going down. Y'all think it's a game out here, bro. It's not. Well, AJ don't double think. It's obvious. AJ doesn't double think. JJ does.
If AJ couldn't shoot, he would be double thinking because he's unsure where he's supposed to be.
No. Matt, it's plenty of times. Matt, hold on. Wait a minute. Matt, explain him in transition. Explain JJ having the same double thinking in transition. Explain that. Because everything you talking about is in the half court.
One-on-one.
But you're isolating specific plays because I can count on my hand how many times he actually takes the ball and be able to go coast to coast and do that.
It ain't no be able to do the go coast to coast. He got the ball in his hand. He can do what he want with it.
No, but Gerald, there's plenty of times throughout the game. How many times per game do you say he's able to grab the ball or does? How many times per game does he grab the ball?
It's when he gets a rebound. I say a good 4 times a game.
Say, bro, listen.
Okay. So how many times do you say he have trouble scoring?
Matt, listen. Okay, I'm fresh out of the garage, but I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, though. Okay, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. JJ is fucking scary. Okay. He has listen to me now. Even though he may not be confident in his shots, he is stupid athletic. Why is he not getting the ball and attacking that rim? Okay. He can do that. I know he can do it. I seen him do it. I seen him do it in the G League. He don't need a fucking coach to tell him how to get a bucket. And that's the problem. That's the problem with all the motherfuckers, dog. Because
They all from the suburbs, Demond. They all suburb kids.
Listen. Because they
Murray
young, and they want somebody to get them step-by-step instructions. Them boys been playing ball their whole life. They don't need a coach to say, hey, come set me a screen. You see them players do all that shit on the court on their own. So a lot of this stuff standing at the free, you know why them dudes stand at the perimeter? Because they're fucking scary. They do what they told. Listen to me. Listen to me.
His game is not a powerful game. His game is not a power game.
Listen to me.
He's never played like that. He never went down and he's not dunking to people. That's not his game.
Bro, listen to me. Matt, you're making excuses for these players.
No, but I'm saying that he did. Now, you could say he needs to play with more power, but he's known as a finesse player. That's what
he need to play.
How the hell you 6'9" black and finesse?
He don't have no confidence in his ability, man. You know how I know he don't? You know how I know he don't? Because I still remember when DeJounte had to console him and tell him he's good. Y'all don't remember that? DeJounte had to get his spirits up. Something wrong with that dude, man.
Well, I knew LeBron was on to something when he said his players in the NBA that don't know how to play basketball.
I don't know where he lost his confidence at, bro. But maybe he need to go down to the G League to dominate real quick and get his confidence back. Go down for a couple games.
He might be a front runner.
Well, listen, I'll say this because this started happening in the past 2.5 weeks. I saw a very aggressive Jalen Johnson, the Denver game. I did too. Yep. I saw, and there was games where he was having those double doubles. I think it's a fair point to say that maybe that has something to do with Nate. But the bottom line is we need to get back. We need to get JJ back to what he was there because he was looking very dominant. To reverse what Gerald said, he was looking
he was serviceable.
He was looking playable. He was passing the ball. He was in his strengths. So I think
Marcus say we need positive vibes.
Well,
that's hilarious, man. I don't know why that's so funny.
Somebody take his ass to Magic City.
No, it has but Harrison Barnes talked about it years after Mark Jackson left. How Mark Jackson took his confidence over there on.
So explain all that confidence Harrison Barnes had in the NBA Finals against Cleveland.
If he took his confidence,
he missed every damn shot.
He a weak ass dude, bro. Nobody could take my confidence from me, dog. I'm gonna tell you that straight.
No, a coach can do that.
A coach can only do that to weak ass men, bro. You got to be weak mentally for somebody to take. Listen to what I'm saying. They take your confidence.
Yeah.
Damon, you saying that from a you came from a different you came from a different perspective.
You can't take
with being in the military to where folks are damn near try to break you in training.
Well, you know what?
So you got it to the highest degree.
Maybe we need to go draft some niggas out the army then.
Hey,
we need some niggas that's mentally tough.
Yeah, you got to be mentally tough to do what y'all do.
Y'all talking about taking your confidence, bro. You know what, bro? I bet if I ask, listen, Matt, you wasn't in the military, right? So, as a civilian, you telling me somebody can come and take your confidence from you, dog?
No, not
a superior can.
About on the court.
No, come on, bro. You're talking about something
a superior can, yeah.
On the court, come on. That happens.
Not off the court, Damon. We're not talking about that. But on the court, a superior,
a job.
Yeah.
If I'm your boss and I tell you your work is shit every single day, or I demean you every day about
But
your
if I
work,
know, but
then
listen,
you're not gonna have confidence in your job.
If I know,
or
if
your
I
skill set
know,
to perform the job.
but if I know my abilities,
Hold on, man. You know Nate doing that. You know
if I
Nate
know
doing
I'm
that?
good, if I know I'm good at something, you can talk shit to me all day. Because guess what? Maybe I had a bad day. Maybe
It
I had
ain't
a
it
bad
ain't
week.
necessarily. It don't got to be shit talking, Damon. It could be
Bro,
it could
y'all
be
sitting here
an
telling
action.
me I got a 6'9" guy, hella athletic, and he can't do the same shit AJ Griffin doing because Nate took it. You know what that remind me of, bro? When Cam Reddish, Cam Reddish said Nate Lloyd Pierce hurt his feelings and shit.
Damon,
they got two different skills.
Well, let me say.
Hey, do y'all remember that? Remember when Cam Reddish said
Yeah.
Lloyd Pierce hurt his feelings?
Well,
What you
I
think
remember that.
about
well,
that?
I'll say this.
No, Damon, I don't think this is the case. I'm just saying that it is possible for a coach to take
But
a
I'm
player's
saying,
confidence away from him.
ticket. This is what I'm saying. How did you feel when you heard Cam Reddish said Lloyd Pierce hurt my feelings?
He from the suburb.
Most of these guys from the suburbs.
Gerald, that's not a real answer. I mean,
He from hey,
quiet as his
and then
from the suburbs too.
Hey,
say what?
Gerald, when he said that, when Cam Reddish said that, did you still look at him the same? I didn't look at him the same.
I felt like he was soft even at Duke.
Okay, but this
I
should have
feel like
been
he was.
softer. So
I feel like he had a lot of.
Guess what Jalen Johnson do from?
Hey,
where
bro,
he from?
if they hurt his feelings, if they hurt his feelings,
be making some. Hey, man, listen.
If Nate hurt his feelings, then Tibbs just broke him down, bro.
So listen, bro. Listen what I'm saying.
But mentally, who would you take? Them or D Rose?
My guy. Some fans are accepting this. Jalen Johnson, Nate took his I can't accept that.
Oh no, you can't. No, you can't give him that. You can't give him that.
I can't accept that.
You can't give him that.
He got to go, bro. He weak.
I told you and Gerald a year ago that Kevin Huerter will look will look different on another team because he will get the confidence that he needs and the system around him that he needs to perform. That's exactly what happened. And
well, it's not confidence.
Bro, hold on. Hold on.
Kevin Huerter is getting more opportunity.
Let me nip this in the bud. Let me nip this in the bud. Because y'all acting like Kevin Huerter up for most improved player or something like that. That man averaging 2 more made shots per game. That is it.
4 points.
That man averaging 2 more shots per game. Made
5 more points a game. 5.
I don't want
5. But y'all talking like he averaging 23 or something like that.
Wait a minute, I don't want to hear that.
That's not.
Y'all were the same
y'all
ones talking about.
Y'all talking crazy, boy.
Y'all were the same ones talking how we could have needed his shooting in the stretch we were going.
I never said that. I wanted Kevin gone. I wanted him gone because he loved hugging big guys on the pick and roll.
Hey, listen,
on defense.
If you want John Collins to get traded, just tell analysts to make him his favorite player. Everybody, analysts get traded or fired, bro. Kevin Huerter was his guy last year.
Oh my goodness.
Can you like JJ? Can you say JJ your favorite player?
Listen. I will say this though, right, about JJ, because I get it that there is
I don't get it.
I will say 70% of it is on him as the player. You got to show up and you got to make the most of your minutes. You got to play with confidence. You got to know what you're doing and all of that. Mistakes or great plays, whatever it is. 70% of that. The 30% I will say, and to be real with you, we should have been seeing these little issues and double second guessing yourself and stuff. We should have saw that last year. He wasn't playing though. You see what I'm saying? So maybe.
Well, we see why. If he like this right now, imagine where he was last season.
No, we saw.
In fairness, you saw the minutes that he's playing now. You saw Okongwu having the same issues last year. He had an off season and he came out and he's played better this year. Right?
Okongwu's always been consistent in what he does. He has an identity on the court, no matter if he plays good or bad.
Not his first season.
Not his first season.
Okongwu?
No, his first season,
not his first
he
season.
had the
He
same
looked lost.
similar issues about second
No,
guessing himself.
he wasn't as good as he is now. I'm saying, but you still saw what his identity was. The only
Yeah.
thing that's different between them and now is he's shooting a jump shot more. That's the only difference.
Well, here's the thing. I think we also see the identity of what JJ brings. I think it's about.
I don't.
I'm gonna be real with you. If you can't see JJ and see a guy that has the ability to be a quality rebounder, can defend, and can get to the rim in transition, I mean, at that point, I feel like
I just watched him 2-3 days ago refuse to do it. 5 straight fast break opportunities.
Hey, Matt.
I think that's an issue, and I think that is something he needs to fix. That's why I said 70% of it.
I don't think you can fix. You can't fix that, bro. That's dog.
Hey, I got a
you either got it or you don't.
Hey, I got a question. I'm Matt, Analyst, and Point. Y'all tell me, what is the difference between AJ Griffin coming on the court and taking advantage of his opportunity and Jalen Johnson?
I'm not saying.
Listen,
well, let me.
What's the difference?
The only thing I said, look, real quick. The only thing I said about JJ was this. The only thing I said was that it was on him. The only difference that I'm bringing up is that we should have seen these issues last season, and that's a testament to Nate. If you see that the kid is playing well in the G League, he's balling out, all that stuff, give him some run. Let him go through that. Let him navigate that and let him figure it out.
But he was below 500 last year, a whole bunch of the year. So why would Nate risk? I know that it's his fault. What I'm saying is why you don't experiment in that situation. Now, if you 13 games over 500,
Toronto did.
I'm gonna keep it.
Wait a minute.
If you 13 games over 500, then yeah, you can afford to do that.
Toronto did.
What is the difference between last year and this year, though?
Say again.
What is the real difference between last year and this year? And let's not act like Justin Holiday can't play the 4.
What?
He can't play the 4.
All right.
I'm saying he can in certain stretches. He
can play the 4 if James Harden was still on the Rockets.
So you get what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that ultimately, what is the difference between this year, him playing minutes, and him not playing minutes last year? Was Gallo here last year?
Yeah.
All right, there was a log jam.
Okay, so
JJ was the odd man out. That's why he stayed in the G League.
There was a ton of opportunities for him.
There was games where he played 31 minutes and had 5 points.
Well, number one, Gerald. I think it's the other way around. If Nate was 13 games over 500, what he got is working. We're under 500, some not working. Okay, we can't keep going with the same group and keep losing games. That's just my
sanity.
Point. But the reason
it don't work like that in basketball. It ain't like baseball where you can bring a guy from AAA and then he can contribute immediately.
What I'm saying is,
when do you ever see it in the NBA and it's successful?
I see it.
Hold on one second. When they switching the lineup,
I saw it with Kuminga last year.
Hold on one second, Gerald.
No,
I just watched the New York Knicks switch out their lineup and go on an 8-game win streak before the night.
No, I didn't say switch up. I didn't say switch up the lineup. I said bring a guy from the G League.
They brought
It happened with Jordan.
When is that ever successful?
Max Strus did it. Did he not?
It happens all the time.
Did Max Strus come in mid-season or at the beginning of the season?
I don't remember that.
See, that's if he comes in the beginning of the season, he can go through training camp.
Max Strus, no.
Max Strus, last year with Golden State.
No. Jordan Poole, what? No, Jordan Poole didn't. Stop it.
Jordan Poole did not come from the G League.
Yes,
no, he came from the G League, but it wasn't last year. It was like
it was. I said, give me a guy where you bring him up from the G League and it's successful immediately in that same year. That don't happen because they're in the G League for a reason.
What happened? This what happened. Because
by the way,
somebody from the G League,
he wasn't told to go to the G League.
You don't bring.
He asked to stay there.
Look, I'm gonna tell you like this: when you bring a player from the G League, okay, he's not gonna be a freaking starter. he probably not even going to get much of a run. You usually bring your people up from the G League for two reasons. They're either on a two-way, and you want to try to get some burn with them at the NBA level, or it's usually injuries. NBA teams, minus the Spurs that I know of, use their G League team as a development for the first team. So like College Park, they don't run the same shit we do. You see what I'm saying? So you can't just go down there and say, hey, let's bring this guy up, and guess what? You're going to start tomorrow and fit right in. No, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Wait, hold on, Damon. I don't think anyone's saying that though.
No, that
was my rebuttal from you saying that he should have played last year.
No, what I'm saying is that if you are a first round pick and you are drafted number 16, you are not just a random throwaway pick. We invested a quality asset into you.
But he got to play his way on. He got to play his way on the court, though.
I understand that, though, but at the same time, too, there needs to be an opportunity for you to at least see what you have in that asset.
No, bro, you don't. That's not just given unless you're a top 5 pick. That's not just given to you, point.
What?
That's not just given to you.
Listen, guys, a 16th overall pick 9 times out of 10 is not a freaking starter in the NBA. Okay,
nobody's saying that he's
listen. They're not a starter in the NBA, right? So a player like a Jalen Johnson, he got to earn minutes because he has to take somebody's job. Got to take somebody's job. So when he get an opportunity to get on that court, right, he has to show out, and he can't blame the coach. Because it's not the coach's job.
Let me tell you why I can blame him.
It's not the coach's job to say, you know what, let me see what I got in this guy. The coach's job is the coach to win.
So
that's
his job.
I got something.
Go ahead. I'll tell you why I can blame him. When we got hit with COVID and we were playing games with 7 guys, was Jalen playing?
Guess what Jalen was at, my guy? With COVID, bro.
He had COVID too.
Him and Sharif Cooper.
Not the whole time.
Bro, listen to me. They was in the G League. Jalen Johnson and Sharif Cooper was in the G League. In December, we got hit with COVID.
But when they about Christmas.
Look it up. Go look it up.
Talking about Christmas, but not the whole month.
Listen, they bring Jalen Johnson up. Listen. They bring Jalen Johnson up. Jalen Johnson and Sharif Cooper tested positive for COVID at the same time. So they had to take the 2 weeks off, right? So guess what? By the time Jalen Johnson was one of the last people to get over COVID, by the time he got over COVID, we already had all our starters back. So there was no minutes for him to play. That's what I'm trying to explain y'all.
And here's another thing, point. Jalen Johnson did get run last year. It wasn't like this year, but he did get run in garbage time, and a lot of times his ass looked lost as hell.
I'm gonna keep it above with you. Like, hear what I'm saying here. What I'm saying to you is this: you need to see what you have in an asset that you invest in. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying he needs to be a starter. I'm not saying he needs to play 20 minutes or any of that. We did not see enough of Jalen Johnson to determine that this is a guy that we can.
What would have been enough for you?
In my opinion,
that's why they made the G League.
What would have been enough for you, point?
In my opinion, I think that there were plenty of opportunities where we could see at least.
That didn't answer my question. What would have been enough? Put a number on it.
Enough is at least seeing 30 games.
30 games. No, what the
hell? But there was plenty of games last year. There's plenty of games last year. Gallo didn't play. There's plenty of games where Gallo played 32 minutes and had 5 points.
Come on, real quick. Let me tell. This is when I know y'all not making sense. You're trying to tell me that every single game there wasn't minutes or an opportunity to throw Jalen out there last year.
Okay, let me remind you.
We were losing. We were losing.
You were the dude that was
watch
screaming
this.
2 weeks ago.
Let's do a rewind.
You were screaming 2 weeks ago. We were under 500 until the end. So what are we talking about?
Okay, now I'm about to tell you. Now I'm about to tell you because it seemed like you forgot. Last year, when we started the season as what? Coming off the conference finals, we were supposed to be contending. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm right or wrong,
Yep.
right? Okay.
Yep.
We're supposed to be contending. Okay. That's when you hear Nate say,
I'm not developing no more.
That's when you hear Trey Young say,
Absolutely.
hold on, let me finish. That's when you hear Trey Young say the regular season's boring because we're supposed to be going for a title. Okay. So we don't have time. And then what happens? We 7-game road trip out west. We tricked that shit off.
Got our
Now,
head busted.
fast forward November, we sitting under 500 on a 10-game home losing streak, right? Then we get hit with COVID in December.
Yep.
Jalen Johnson, that number 16 pick, he get a chance to show his skill because guess what? He couldn't show it at the beginning because we had all our players and we're supposed to be competing.
And
So we're not going to put a fucking rookie in the game.
We were losing. We were losing. We were like,
hold on, let me finish. Fast forward, right? Fast forward. Where we at? Sharif Cooper, Jalen Johnson get called up. Okay.
You went to December, Damar.
What happens in December? They get called up because we got hit with COVID. They were supposed to start. What happened? They get tested for COVID, tested positive. They're the last two to come back from COVID. By the time they get over COVID, all our players are already back, right? We're under 500, okay? We supposedly trying to get the shit together. Then we get hot. And what? Late March, we get hot to make a run for the play-in tournament. Then we get to the play-in tournament. Find me 30 freaking games. I got time to play this guy to see what I got when I'm supposed to be competing. Find me 30 games out of that season. Find me 30 games.
But Damar, if you're supposed to be contenders, right? You're losing majority of the season. You're under 500,
right?
80% of last season.
Right.
You keep throwing the same guys out there consistently. They keep losing because you're under 500. You keep losing.
So I'm losing, so I'm gonna put a freaking rookie out there to see what I got. Are you kidding me?
So y'all telling them to pay.
Wait a minute.
Yo, y'all are getting so confused. What is the difference?
Matt,
So when I
how
say
much
30
money did we
games,
spend?
yo, real
Matt,
quick. When
how
I say
much
30
money
games,
did we
how many
spend
minutes do
in
y'all
the
think I'm
off season,
talking
Matt?
about?
We resign. We extend Clint Capella.
What are y'all talking about?
No, I'm trying to
It doesn't make sense.
No, I understand the money we spent, but if you're not winning with what you got, try something different.
It ain't that extensive, Matt.
Are you serious?
When you coaching, bro?
Are you
it ain't
serious?
you.
Are you serious?
You ain't hell no.
So you think it's
and we supposed to be competing, and then you want me to give up in the
That
middle?
man said we supposed to play a rookie.
Let me tell you, we wasn't that bad. Okay,
that bad? Really? We looked terrible last year.
How many games under 500 were we, analysts?
You are listen, Damon.
Y'all sitting here, y'all telling me to quit because we under 500.
Damon, who said quit? Damon, we played.
Hey, I'm finna kill all this. Jalen Johnson played in 22 games last season.
Terrible, dog. He terrible.
He played in 22 games last season.
No, Gerald. No, Gerald. It's a
when I
difference
said
between
30,
like you mentioned,
30, y'all
playing
went
garbage time.
I told you find me 30 games.
Hold on.
7.
When I said 30 games, y'all was jumping around like baboons.
And I
no point. That's a bit difference. Point. That's a bit different. 30. No point. No point. The reason why is because that's damn near half the season. When you get to 30 games, that's damn near half the season, bro.
You're trying to tell me you could not finish.
But what I'm saying is 22 is way more than enough for you to show your worth. He ain't show shit.
No, but if you play in the last, how many games?
When he show you what he is, believe him, dog. Believe him.
How many games? In the 22 games, how many games were we down by 20 or up by 15? He's out there with 90 seconds left, or he's out there with 45 seconds left.
No, it's a lot of times where he was. It's a lot of times he was in the game with 5 minutes left.
Matt, you're right about all of that, but I'm just going to say as a basketball player or an athlete in that moment, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Mike, what the hell are you
JJ
going to
during
do with
those
45
times,
seconds left out on the what you going to do with 45 seconds left and Dang is out there shooting three threes out of the
bro,
4
you better,
possessions you got?
that's
What you
true.
going
Bro,
to do?
Matt,
JJ
I'm
probably
just telling you,
passed it to him.
I'm telling you, it is imperative that you show up. All right, let's move on from JJ. Tyrese Maxey. If Nate McMillan found some way to play Tyrese Maxey, I guarantee you're going to see Maxey do something in
But they
30
have
seconds.
different skill sets, so you can't compare
Bruh.
the two.
You mean Martin?
What are we? What?
You keep going into all this other shit, dude. Never mind, bro.
No,
If
Yo,
you okay,
Never mind.
all I'm saying is
Hold
this.
up, Matt, you played in the sports at high school.
As
Hell
much
no.
as you can, as
what you
much
mean?
as
Man.
y'all,
I was a
as
baseball
much
guy.
as y'all
I was a baseball
sit
guy.
here and
Oh
criticize,
shit! And you arguing about damn basketball?
as much as
I mean,
y'all can
I've been around
criticize
basketball
and,
forever.
and
I
hold
I
JJ
played.
accountable, I hear you. All I'm
I
simply
was better
saying,
at baseball.
all I'm simply telling you is this: your expectation, right, of JJ is distorted because of bad minute management last year. That's
can't
all
shoot,
I'm
bro.
saying. That's all
No,
I'm
that's
saying.
not true. We don't.
Let me
We
say
not
one
even
thing.
talking about the stats, bro. We just talking about how he plays on the court.
Let me
Like
say
his
one thing.
mentality. He don't
Wait,
even.
Go ahead, Juan.
Oh, let Warren go. Let Warren go. Let Warren
Go
go.
ahead, Juan.
Look, bro. We just spent the last hour and 10 minutes talking about JJ Wood Hills and whatnot. All right. Right now, JJ gets a time. He gets an opportunity to play. And just like most of you all said, including Mike. Hold on, including Mike. The dude has had his chances where he could have been aggressive. Ticket as well. He had his chance where he could have been aggressive. He had his chances where he could have made impacts. He chose not to. That's evident. We already saw that. So that's why his minutes have been getting reduced every single game. That's why he's at 4 minutes a game right now. And AJ has been bumped up to 25 minutes a game. Number two, I don't care who belongs to. We can go ahead and start preliminary talks right now with Toronto for Mr. 52, 9, and 7 with JC and JJ right now.
Get
Hey
out.
man,
No,
I'll take it.
Right
I'll
now.
take
Right
it.
now.
Not gonna
Yeah.
do it,
Right now.
Juan.
I'll take it.
They're not gonna do
Hell
it, Juan.
Right now.
no.
Right now.
No.
They're not gonna do it, Juan. No, it's just another player for them to deny. That Hawks fans gonna deny. Who we denied like 5 years ago? We denied Andre Drummond, and then we moved on and denied Jeremy Grant, and then we moved on and we denied Sabonis, and now we're gonna sit here and deny Pascal Siakam. And
Hold on. Two reasons why we're not gonna get him. One, we never going into the tax. After today, this morning, I don't know if we ever gonna go into the tax. And
They just want to find a way to pivot to the damn owner.
No, I don't want to hear that, Gerald.
That makes a difference.
We're ready to get on.
Hey, they so damn bitter. They so damn bitter, bro. They've been bitter all day.
We can start preliminary talks right now.
Wait a minute.
Hey, they mad, bro.
That's a great point, my man.
Bring home Siakam, baby. Hey, listen. Hey, I fucked up, man. I was like, yo, don't get me. I don't want Sabonis. Hey, listen. I'm not doing that shit again, man. I fucked that up. Hey, I'm apologizing to Mike. I'm apologizing to Lou because I was going back and forth with them in the chat. No,
I said it's a bonus too.
Got him. I'm mad.
When will we ever in play for him though?
I don't care. Hey, get me Siakam.
Nah, they were trying to fleece us. Point.
No.
They were trying to fleece us.
What was the
Hey,
deal?
get Siakam. Bring him
About
here,
15 picks.
Hey, give him JC.
No, I'm exaggerating.
Who else can we throw in that deal? JC. Who else? Who else we get?
JJ.
They don't want.
Right now, if you just get rid of JJ, if you get rid of JJ and you find something suitable for JC, I think that'll be all we need. As long as we get a backup big.
Really? That's gonna fix our end of game isolation bullshit that we see every game. That's gonna fix that.
Here's what I want to
I ain't got to answer for that one yet.
Here's my question for you.
Yeah.
Serious question. Real talk.
Like, as if Jaylen Brown ain't gonna do ISO itself. But what you say, Point?
Real talk. If we go out tomorrow and go get Siakam, keep AJ. Let's say we keep AJ, keep Capella, Trey, and Murray. We keep those guys, right?
Yeah.
How much of a leash are you giving Nate McMillan?
Oh,
whole
it-
season.
What
it's
Nate?
short.
What Nate got?
It's
Well,
short.
we too far in the season now. Nate got to go to the end of the season.
I fire his ass right now.
Hold on.
Shit.
At that point, at the end of the season, what are you doing, Gerald?
End of the
Dog
season.
game.
Look, if you look, I'm
here.
not.
You
Look,
say get him out
I'm
of
not.
here, Ron? You say get him out of here?
Look,
I said, get
look,
him out of here, man.
Okay.
look. If you got an intern that can guide the ship and get us to the playoffs, and whatever happened in the playoffs happened, cool. Get rid of him now. But if you got to make sure that you got a championship coach ready to replace him at the end of the season.
Why do you keep harping on championship
we
coach?
got one. We got
Gerald.
one, baby. We just
Sam
gonna
Cassell was just interviewing at McDonald's.
Why
on
do you keep
the
harping on
phone.
championship coach? We don't need a championship coach.
we gonna fire Nate, and then we gonna hire goddamn what's the boy named Nick Wrestler to be the head
Yeah,
coach.
go get him.
Hey,
a
wait a
Clipboard.
minute. Because first of all, I was going to ask Warren about that. It's probably a little bit too late now, but
Yeah.
tell me why our owner fired a real president of basketball operations and hired a former real estate agent. Like this dude, this dude.
I don't get it, bro.
Dude don't know what he's doing. Number
I don't
one,
get it, bro.
And
Mike and
I was-
DeMond.
Told y'all you trying to save that money, boy.
I was going to touch on so many things, but I want to touch on this real quick, right? I saw there were some times, not as many, but there were some times. Hey,
A real estate agent, though, for real.
hey,
Hey, GM, you right according to Gerald. He is
Hey, he not a real estate agent. He a real estate developer.
a developer.
Same shit, bro. He ain't a
Anyways.
basketball guy. That's all that
Nah,
is.
anyways, but no, I'll touch on this real quick, right? There was times, when AJ was getting in, his confidence wasn't always at a max. Okay, when he
I couldn't tell.
well,
Yes, you
let me
could.
say.
That Cleveland game.
Well, guess what, Gerald? Let me tell you why you probably couldn't tell. First of all, I saw I'm not now, obviously not recently, but I'm saying when he was first getting his minutes, we saw some hesitation when he was shot fake. They'll try to go to the basket, take a hard contested shot. Stuff that you can look past with a rookie player. But guess what?
But
guess
analysts,
But guess
what did he
bailed him-
do?
But guess what bailed him out at the end?
What?
He could shoot the ball.
But analysts, when he made those mistakes, when he made those mistakes, what speed did he make it at?
Slow.
I mean,
What
He's
speed
slow.
did?
He only got one speed. He's slow. What do you mean?
No,
I know, Gerald. I'm funny. I know you're trying to say he was.
You been asshole right
now.
nah. The thing is, even though he made the mistake, he was aggressive. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Now he might have made the wrong read, but at least he did it at whatever his 100% is.
Right.
Chicken be giving them damn coaches responses, man.
And so,
That's
we
why
gotta
you
do bomb on the night.
We
We gotta do bomb on the night.
Guess
You
what?
gotta think deep
Come
about
on, we gotta do bomb on the night.
Like, what the hell?
Oh yeah.
What speed?
Come on, we gotta do bomb on the night.
Like, what the hell?
Juan said, "Bum of the night."
I got John Collins.
I already know who Matt Allen is.
Oh
Gonna say.
God.
Give me
You damn right. Who I got?
3 bubble of ice. Give me 3. All of them gonna catch y'all off guard. Well, first,
Go ahead.
First, I'm gonna start out with obviously John Collins because that dude, bruh. Anyways, him, Nate for taking AJ Griffin out the game,
Yeah.
and wrestler for hiring another wrestler, a former real estate agent, as the president of basketball operations, bruh, and a man that hadn't even been a GM for 2 months to oversee. Come on, this is a joke, bruh. This is a joke.
Man.
Man.
I actually got Tony Wrestler because if you fired Travis off of last
Oh
week,
Lord. This dude
you
here,
need to
what
be at
in
Nate
the hell?
McMillan's house tonight and don't tell him that him and his damn son don't come back to the facility. Turn in your badges. Don't ever come back. You know what I'm saying?
Bring your
These two
playbook.
here.
Bring your playbook.
He ain't got one. He ain't got one.
Man, I'm just
These two knuckleheads.
Bring your cool
Mike.
copy collected card. How about that?
All right, who was on point? Mike. Mike.
Ready.
The Yeah, the obvious John Collins, man. Obvious John Collins, definitely. That's all I got.
Point.
Bum of the night.
Bum of the night.
Oh man, Tony Wrestler. This is
Thank
a
you.
joke.
This is a
joke.
Okay.
And he's a clown. So yeah.
Yep.
Marley.
Cheat.
Nate McMillan and the nuts he done threw outside of the State Farm Arena.
For me, going back to Gerald, the power forward position. Started and bench.
So you got Collins and JJ.
So
I
Matt,
got about 6 of them bitches.
Yo,
You
Matt,
got
Matt,
Oh Lord, man.
you never said anything about this man dropping 9 and 7. You never said
He got a
anything.
bag of donuts for us.
Hey,
Let Jared
all
go
right.
again. I'll give you a point.
All right, the first one, Nate, for taking AJ out. He the biggest one. The
Throw the
second,
nut.
a close second was that damn. It's a tie, JJ and AJ. I mean, JJ and John.
JJ.
John.
JJ and John would and then this might be the first time in We Talk Hawks TV where the leading candidate for MVP is gonna be bum of the night. Damn Trey.
What Trey do?
You ain't see the last part of the fourth quarter?
Yeah, I'm about to say that. Like
took one-
I said he was gonna be the leading candidate for MVP, and then he ended up being bum of the night.
He took
The
one
alley
shot in the
to
last
Yanko,
6
what you
minutes.
talking about?
He took one
no,
shot in
he
the last
changed
6
some
minutes. and that
game,
was
y'all.
the
Come
setback.
on, like y'all see that shit, man. Come on, man.
Bro.
Surprised you didn't say Murray all them turnovers. Alex Caruso.
Yeah.
It was like
Oh yeah. Murray get it too. I did say stick. Yeah, Murray the six.
Our point guard Murry in the first half. I said, what the
Hey,
hell, the hell is this?
A Kongu too.
Now,
A Kongu too. For not being able to guard DeRozan.
Hey y'all. Hey guys. Hey, we're gonna go ahead in the show tonight, man. Hey, I want to shout out, salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to all the panel members for coming up here, tapping in. We had great conversation.
They was eventful.
Tonight was an eventful night, y'all.
Sad day in Hawks history.
We done lost the president, done quit, fired. I don't know. He did something. We got a real estate agent as the president. Right now, we just in hope and pray mode right now, man.
He might as well have put his wife up there.
Exactly. I really don't think I don't think Nate finna last much longer around here, so that's gonna be another
before you know it, wrestler grandkids gonna be coaching the team.
Hey,
don't say that. Don't say that.
But thanks everybody for tapping in, man. Y'all know I gotta cut the show, but
they probably the video coordinators right now.
If you want to stay for the after show, I'll drop the link. Just follow the link. Someone will still be here. But thank y'all, man, for tapping in. We Talk Hawks TV, #1 YouTube fan channel for the Atlanta Hawks, for the fans, it's about the fans, and we are out of here.